Good afternoon, softball fans. We welcome you to the Mosinee Athletic Complex as we get set for a massive matchup here in the Great Northern Conference. A conference championship on the line as Mosinee and Medford will rematch for the second time this season. Game 1 over in Medford was a walk-off win by the Raiders as Mosinee looks to get some bounce back here and in all likelihood claim a share of that conference title. If Medford wins, they will be outright conference champs in the Great Northern here in 2026. And my name is Mike Wendland. Glad to be with you guys today. Ryan Rasmussen on the production side of things as these two teams go head-to-head. And as they do that, we'll take a quick look at the standings and how these teams got to this point. Again, they're neck and neck. That one win kind of the difference so far. And again, if Medford wins outright, they will claim the crown. Mosinee, with a win today and a win tomorrow, would claim a share before we get into the playoffs time. And, of course, both these teams would eventually be on a collision course into a sectional semifinal over in Medford. Medford the 1, Mosinee the 2 seed in the brackets in Division 2, and then the sectional final likely against Baldwin-Woodville. I think that game is scheduled right now for Altoona. I think one of those three teams, Baldwin-Woodville, Medford, Mosinee, will be representing that section at the Goodman Diamond in Madison in a few weeks' time at the state tournament. All three teams would be worthy of it. All three teams are very, very good. And the two teams we're talking about today have astounding offensive numbers. Combined, they're hitting .420. They have over 500 hits between them this season. The two ace pitchers are exactly that. They are incredible teams here this season. Medford coming in hitting .427 as a team. 254 hits and 595 at-bats. They've scored 213 runs in 21 games. They've stolen 56 bases. They have 35 doubles, and then that bounces off of Riley Harabi, their pitcher, who started 20 of their 21 games. She's won all 20 of their games. She's got an ERA under 1. She's got a almost 20 to 1 strikeout to walk ratio. Her numbers for an opponent are absolutely terrifying if you're an opposing hitter. Mosinee, on the other hand, hitting .414. They have hit 36 home runs this year. They've scored 260 runs in 22 games. They have 59 doubles. They've stolen 55 bases. Their pitcher, Ava Bussey, who's been limited innings compared to Harabi, has thrown 78 innings in an ERA of 2.3 and over 4 to 1 strikeout to walk ratio. She's got 12 wins and 13 decisions. As these two teams, I mean, it's neck and neck. This game could go either way, and you expect this one to come down to that 7th inning. And as we our home plate meeting continues here, the coaches and captains out there getting things ready. I mean, it is going to be fun, and we're glad to be here for it. Glad this game gets in with playoffs just around the corner. Some quarterfinals starting even as soon as Thursday in some of the lower divisions. When it comes to next week, it is win or go home as we cross the midpoint of the month of May. So again, when we have a moment, Ryan, if you can, we'll get the standings up. We'll take a look at how things stand in the Great Northern Conference. Then we'll get a look at eventually our starting lineups and get all of our opening ceremonies complete. Get ready for this one. Wind blowing toward right. And I kind of see, I guess, a game and a half the difference. But again, this will be Medford's final conference game. Mosinee's got tomorrow over in Minocqua. As they go over continue finishing off the ground rules. And the teams head back. So they announce things. We'll take a look at our starting lineup. So we'll start with the Medford Raiders in their red jerseys, the white pinstripes, Medford black letters across the front, white numbers. As they will head out soon. As we will take a look at the Raiders lineup And leading off in right field will be one of their star seniors, Addison Brommer, hitting .627 this season. In center field, another senior, Finley Arndt. Riley Harabi, the Future River Falls pitcher, will hit third. Zalia Leonard, a senior, another senior, and behind the plate. Lenny Harabi, another senior, hitting fifth. Ava Hartle, a senior, hitting sixth. Caleb Baumgartner, the first junior we've seen, the only junior on their, or only one of two juniors on their varsity roster, hitting seventh. Tori Nix, a sophomore, is your designated player. She's hitting for the right fielder, her flex. So it will be sophomore Rylan Krasznewski. And senior Ruthie Steinman is going to be hitting ninth. So we'll keep them looking right now as they wrap things up here. And then it'll be Medford coming in 20-1 overall. Mosinee 19-3. Let's take a look at the Mosinee Indians lineup. Leading off for them will be their star senior, hitting .478, number 35, Talon Jerschley. Hitting second, a sophomore, number 22, Peyton Jerschley. Batting third in center field, junior Addie Henrik. In the cleanup spot at first base, sophomore Megan Troy. Hitting fifth, doing the catching, senior Briley Kaiser. Batting sixth, your designated player, number 5, freshman Payson Stoffel. She's hitting for the right field, number 31, freshman Autumn Sawitsky. Hitting seventh at third base, number 1, senior Emily Verhasselt. Doing the pitching and hitting eighth, number 18, senior Ava Bussey. And in left field will be freshman number 11, Hannah Bars for Mosinee in their all-white uniforms, the purple pinstripes, numbers, letters, and socks. As things start to wind down, we'll turn things over to our public address.
Batting eighth and pitching, number 18, Ava Bussey. Batting ninth and playing left field, number 11, Hannah Bars. And playing right field in the flex, number 31, Autumn Sawitsky. Head coach for Mosinee is Cody Britsky. Tonight's umpires behind the plate, Jim Haluska. On the bases, Steve Hodgson. At this time, we ask those who are able to please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Our anthem concluded. First pitch just moments away. Here on Zaleski Sports, again, glad to have you joining us. First pitch brought to you by our friends over at Foundation Finance. Today, start a job making the money you need with flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group, and full-time benefits. That starts on day number 1. Learn more, foundationfinance.com. Again, foundationfinance.com. Ava Bussey will make her 15th start, her 20th appearance. She's 12-1 in 78 innings. A .233 earned run average, 73 strikeouts, 17 walks during that time. And a whip, which is walks and hits per innings pitch, of just over 1.12. She'll face this top of the order. Every single one of their starting 9, or 8 of their starting 9, hitting over 348. As Addison Brommer will lead things off, the right fielder, hitting .627 this year, 18 runs batted in. Got 42 hits in that left-handed batter's box. As the first one is in for a called strike, 4:57 Central Time. The 0-1. Up and away. Brommer, first approach, first couple of pitches is of a slapper, but she can rear back and take a full cut and catch defenders napping. That one is out, and it's 2 balls and a strike. If she gets on base, she's 18 of 20 in stolen bases. An almost certain lock, first team all-conference. She fouls that one back, and it's 2-2. Brommer, Arnton, Harabi. Lineup hasn't changed in a long time for the Raiders. As the 2-2 is popped up. Foul territory. Is there a room? And there is. Kaiser makes the catch behind the plate for out number 1. So one down for Finley Arndt, the center fielder. Arndt hitting .348, 4 doubles, a couple of triples. She's driven in 20. That's good for 4th on the team. Been hit by a pitch, a team high 6 times. She'll get ahead early, 1-0. That'll skip in there, and it's 2-0. Rental Express Employment is going to get you help finding your next career at Express Employment Professionals. Locations, Wausau, Stevens Point, Marshfield. Learn more, expresspros.com. Again, that's expresspros.com. As there's a cut and a miss. It's 2-1. And these two pitchers, 2 of the best, going head-to-head. There's one lined up the middle and into center field. It's base hit for Arndt. Eddie Henrik will get it in quickly. So Arndt, with her 25th hit of the season, will bring up the pitcher, Riley Harabi.
Pitcher number 6, Riley Harabi.
Harabi hitting .484. She's got 31 hits, a couple of doubles, 3 triples, 2 homers, 22 driven in. As she takes strike 1. She was on deck on Friday when Arndt's ground ball hit Ruthie Steinman going from second to third that ended that game against the Smash Panthers. Yeah, she'll take one away, and it's 1-1. We'll talk more about her in the bottom of the inning, but she's thrown 120 innings this season. She's been a workhorse and has been, by all numbers, incredible. An almost 20-1 strikeout to walk ratio. Swing and a miss. That one she was late. 2-2 with the runner on. Arndt 13 for 14 in stolen bases. Hasn't tried to run on Kaiser yet. And she gets a piece of that one and fouls it back. In a beautiful, albeit humid Monday. But after all we dealt with in April and the first really week of May, we'll take it. And we're hoping for continued good weather all the way through to the state tournaments mid-June. And they ring her up on the outside corner. Harabi was back out of the box thinking that was outside. And there's the first strikeout of the day for Ava Bussey.
Catcher number 22 is Aaliyah Leonard.
So here's Aaliyah Leonard, the catcher. She's hitting .507 with 4 home runs and a team-high 39 runs batted in, 6 doubles. And she takes strike 1. Leonard also a very good defensive catcher. This Medford team, a veteran team, fly ball into right. Coming in, Sawitsky the call, the catch, and the inning is over. Medford gets a 1-out hint from Arndt, but she is stranded over at first. And after 1/2 inning, it is Medford nothing. We get our first look at the Mosinee offense today on the other side on Zaleski Sports.
The littlest thing of walking or just being able to get around the community or walk to the grocery store or walk around the grocery store is just something little, but that is such an impactful thing, I think, to the patient to say, okay, well, I have 5 other things, but you were able to just help me with one of them. And I think that is gratifying for me personally, just to help even one small aspect of their life.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that look for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
We go to the bottom half of inning number 1 as Taylor Jerschley steps in to lead things off. The future Northwestern Wildcat hitting .478 with 9 home runs and 35 driven in this year from the leadoff spot, the starting shortstop. And she'll take ball 1 against Riley Harabi. And Jerschley took the team lead in stolen bases last week, 17 on the season now. 7 doubles and a triple, so she's got 17 extra base hits among her 33. And she hits a high pop-up into second base. Lainey Harabi is there, and that's out number 1. So 1 down for Peyton Jerschley.
Second baseman number 22, Peyton Jerschley.
Jerschley leading hitter in the Great Northern, hitting .646, 51 for 79 this year. 8 home runs, 14 doubles. She fouls that one straight back. Of course, we talked to her once this spring when she hit the walk-off against Kaukauna. Way back in mid-April. Team high 45 runs scored. And it's Harabi quickly up 0-2. Again, Riley Harabi 20-1 as a pitcher in 120 innings. 247 strikeouts to 13 walks. And she's just got her first strikeout as Jerschley swings and misses for out number 2. Just 66 hits allowed in now 120 and 2/3 innings. 27 runs to 16 earned runs. And talking with another meeting member last week, she has more perfect games than single-digit strikeout games. As Eddie Henrik takes strike 1. Henrik, .478, 12 home runs, 40 driven in. She fouls it back, and it's quickly 0-2. Nine doubles, 21 of her 33 hits, extra bases, 41 runs scored. Second on the team, she's drawn 13 walks. That one just missed. And it's 1-2. Henrik did homer the first time these two teams met. I think she homered twice, actually. Or, no, she got once. Then Jerschley was twice. Henrik was twice. Taylor Jerschley was once. So there we go. A couple of solo shots. For Henrik, she's on a home run streak. She fouls that one back. Goes with team high 4 sacrifice flies. So very clearly she excels with getting the softball into the air. Hit one out at Athletic Park as well as she pops that one up sky high on the infield. Who wants it? Lainey Harabi does. It's the second base spot, and it's a 1-2-3 and a couple of pop-ups, sandwiching a strikeout for Harabi, and after one complete, we're scoreless in this Great Northern Clash on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
First pitch of the second is fouled away by Laney Harabi, and it's 0-1. Harabi, who made 2 of the catch on those pop-ups, comes in hitting .426 with 16 driven in, 18 runs scored, and a couple of doubles. She had, I think, 3 hits on Friday. She had a really nice game. She would have been my player of the game if they had hung on against Spash. She's quickly behind 0-2. And respect Medford and scheduling that game late notice to go to WIAA. Fire Pro Field. Play the Wisconsin Valley champions. There's a line drive up the one hop to Peyton Jerschley. The throw in time for out number 1. The defense for Mosinee, its fouls, is going to be Bars, Henrik, and Sawitsky, your outfield. For Hasselt over at third, it'll be a couple of Jerschleys up the middle. Troy over at first. Kaiser doing the catching for Ava Bussey. Here is Ava Hartle, the first baseman, who comes in hitting .412. She comes up empty, and it's 0-1. Might as well in this humid day, the not too hot, not too cold. Turn to Four Seasons Heating and Cooling in Cronenwetter for all of your AC and heating needs, commercial or residential, new units or repair. Call Four Seasons Heating and Cooling in Cronenwetter. As Bussey throws that changeup in there and gets a swing and a miss. 0-2 on Hartle. Swung on. And miss. Fouled into the mitt. Kaiser hangs on. Second strikeout for Bussey today. So 2 down for Caleb Baumgartner, the shortstop.
Shortstop Caleb Baumgartner.
Baumgartner hitting .383, 20 driven in. 23 hits. That one popped up to Peyton Jerschley behind second base. She'll make the call. She'll make the catch. And Bussey goes 1-2-3 here through the second. An inning and a half in the books. And we got no score on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call to your first sip to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
Protect your ride from the elements with Tommy's Express Car Wash. Our top wash, The Works, is engineered with 14 steps to keep your car clean, whatever the weather. The Works includes detox pre-wash, removing the grime right from the start, seal in the shine with ceramic body wax, and defend against the elements with Tommy Guard. And don't forget to complete the clean with our vacuums and mat washers. Sign up now and wash unlimited at Tommy's Express.
Bottom half inning number 2, 4-5-6 for Mosinee. Megan Troy will lead things off, hitting .432, a home run, 33 driven in. Fourth player with over 30 hits for Mosinee this season. She'll take ball 1. I think Troy is the best single RBI day. She had an 8 RBI game earlier this year. Man, she takes a big cut and comes up empty. 1-1. Troy Kaiser Stoffel. That one popped up. Foul territory. And it'll land It's 1-2. Harabi went 1-2-3, a couple of pop-ups, a second and a strikeout. The 1-2. Fouled back. Marzell Infinity Exteriors is installing peace of mind with roofing, siding, windows that are built to last. Saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. They guarantee quality you can trust. Again, those are our friends at Infinity Exteriors. And, of course, we're very thankful to all of our great sponsors during the course of this 2025-2026 year. Without them, we couldn't be bringing you these games, and especially won't be able to bring you playoff games in the future. Sort of mapping out our paths as brackets get released. As Troy fights another one off, continuing to battle. See a seventh pitch coming up. Of course, most of the brackets in softball, we're just waiting on Division I. Baseball started leaking out yesterday. That one popped up, foul ground, and that'll land. Fan out there made the play on a hop. One of the fun things always to watch is when coaches make plays in the coaching box. See if they want to get in the way if there's a hot shot coming their way. Back foot, two seam, almost hit her, and it's full. And Troy continues to work an excellent plate appearance so far. Making Harabi work, and Harabi threw 150 pitches on Friday in their last game. That one is a little flare into shallow center and down, a base hit. Troy thought about it, but Harabi goes in there to cover at the last second. It'll be a one-out or a leadoff single, I should say, for Megan Troy. As here's Briley Kaiser. Kaiser, since she's become the everyday catcher, hitting .434, a couple of home runs, 21 driven in. Talked to her after the Shawano game. As she squares to bunt, pops it up, and then it'll land foul. Steinman coming in, trying to make a sliding attempt, and just couldn't quite get there, and it's 0-1. Marzell Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. Count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy, unparalleled service, convenient delivery options. Talk to Culligan today as they came in and changed the filter at our office in Stevens Point. And our water cooler. Again, she squares, gets it down. It's a good one. Only play at first. Sacrifice successful. Troy takes second on the play. 1-3. Now bring up Payson Stoffel. Stoffel hitting .400. She's got a home run and driven in 11. As Mosinee looks to strike first here in the bottom half of inning number 2. And Stoffel takes strike one. Stoffel also one of the 3 pitchers that has thrown innings this year for Mosinee. That one popped up sky high on the infield. Bumgarner calls it off, makes the catch right of the circle. That's out number 2. So 2 down for Emily Verhasselt.
Third baseman number 1, Emily Verhasselt.
Over at third base now, hitting .311 with 15 driven in. Has really found her swing the past couple of weeks. She takes a big cut and comes up empty. It's 0-1. And Troy, the runner over at second, had a leadoff single, got sacrificed over by Kaiser. That one popped up, back behind the plate. And the call on the catch by Leonard for out number 3. So leadoff single stranded, and after 2 completes, it's all zeros here on Zaleski Sports.
Join us for Marshfield's Dairy Fest. Say cheese! Kick things off on Friday, May 29th with the Mayor's Breakfast from 5:30 to 9:30 a.m. Then at 5 p.m., head to Columbia Park for a night of family-friendly entertainment, including the play, Winnie the Pooh, and Friends. The fun continues on Saturday, May 30th with the parade at 11 a.m. Afterward, make your way to Wenzel Family Plaza for more activities. Be sure to explore the craft show at Chestnut and West 3rd Street, and while you're there, stop by the Pie and Ice Cream Social at the Upham Mansion. Wrap up the day at the Outdoor Beer Garden, hosted by Nuts Deep 2, featuring live music. For more information, go to visitmarshfield.com.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
First pitch is a swing and a miss for your designated player, Tori Nix. And it's 0-1. Nix hitting .371 with 10 RBIs. 23 hits. Top hitters in the lineup all have at least 20 hits this season. It's 0-2 on Nix. And these 9 have been in the lineup pretty much the entire season. It's 1-2. All of them have at least 55 at-bats. Krishnevsky, who's the flex, she's 10th on the team with 14 at-bats. No one else has more than 1. As that's strike 3. Third strikeout for Bussy today. And here's the number 9 hitter, Ruthie Steinman, the third baseman.
Third baseman number 7, Ruthie Steinman.
Hitting .273 with 14 driven in. Open stance. She'll take one up for ball 1. Brahmer on deck, top of the order. It's 2-0. That one low. It's 3-0. Taking all the way. That's in there for a called strike. 3 balls and a strike on Steinman. That one's going to be lined into right center and down a base hit. Played on a hop by Henrik, and that'll hold her to a single. So Steinman with a base hit. Goes back to the top of the order with Brahmer, who popped up behind the plate her first time.
Right fielder number 2, Addison Brahmer.
She squares, takes a strike. That one fouled back, and it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss. Went to the outside and got the punch out. 4th of the day for Bussy, and that's out number 2. So here's Arndt, who singled back in the first. Bumped her average up to 357. Pops that one up. Foul ground. Kaiser's there, makes the catch to end the inning. 1 out single for Steinman. She stays stranded. 2.5 for complete. It is still scoreless on Zaleski Sports.
The Auto Service Specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Well, the bottom half of inning number 3, it'll be 8-9-1. Bussy, Bars, and Jersley.
Leading off the third for Mosinee, pitcher number 18, Ava Bussy.
Bussy hitting .267 with 7 RBIs. And she'll take ball 1. Robbie, 1 hit, 1 strikeout through a couple scoreless innings. And she's behind 2-0 on her counterpart. And bottom half of inning number 3, Mike Wendland here with Ryan Rasmussen. That's in there, 2-1. Might as well. Stevens Point Orthopedics proudly continues to offer complimentary sports physicals to Central Wisconsin athletes. Call 715-344-0701 to schedule your appointment this summer. 715-344-0701 as that's popped up. Fouling out of play. Again, our friends at Stevens Point Orthopedics. 2-2.
That's not their choice. Tell them that's not their choice. Tell them that's not their choice to do that.
The 2-2. Fouled into the mitt and hung onto by Leonard. 4 out, number 1. Second strikeout for Riley Hroby.
Left fielder number 11, Hannah Bars.
So here comes Hannah Bars. Hitting .313, 10 hits from 32 at-bats, 8 RBIs. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Resville Nicolay Banks offering personal banking at its best. Location, Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. Learn more, nicolaybank.com. As Bars squares, pulls back, takes ball 1. Bars 10 hits, a couple of them being doubles. 8 driven in, she scored 10 runs. Takes another one down as she squares. Two and 1. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. Robbie with that very deceptive riser. She'll two-seam it and she'll cut it a little bit every now and then too. Tough on right-handed hitters. As she misses high, didn't get the chase, and the count's going to run full on Hannah Bars. Top of the order due up next with Taylor Jersley. Foul tipped into the mitt and hung on to by Zaylee Leonard. Third strikeout. That'll be number 250 on the season.
Shortstop number 35, Taylor Jersley.
For Hroby, she crossed the 700 career strikeout mark last Friday. As Jersley will take ball 1. Taylor popped up to second base back in the first. She's 0 for 1. Only base run so far has been the leadoff single in the second by Troy. Jershey with a drive into center. Going back, looking up, see you later. Taylon Jershey goes yard, her 10th of the season. And it's 1-0 Mosinee. Arndt, I thought, had a play on it for a second. She went back confident, and that kept on going. And it's 1-0.
Second baseman number 22, Peyton Jershey.
So here's Peyton Jershey, who struck out back in the first inning. She takes a big cut, slices it foul over the third base dugout, and it's 0-1. Taylon Jershey becomes the second player this season for the Indians to get double-digit home runs. The team's 37th of the season. Peyton Jershey has 8 this year. As that changeup goes in there, it's fouled back, and it's 0-2. Ours are from friends at Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. And that hit her. So Jershey hit by an 0-2 pitch. We'll give Henrik a chance. Henrik 0 for 1. She popped up to second her first time. Coming in again, currently now hitting .471. Yeah, she has Toby Keefe serenading her on the way up to the batter's box.
Number 34, Addison Henrik.
That one down in the dirt, and Jershey's going to dive into second with a stolen base. She'll take a big turn and stop there as it got away. 17th stolen base of the season for Jershey. And they're going to walk Henrik. She'll get the intentional pass.
That's an intentional walk. Now batting, first baseman number 23, Megan Troy.
So here's Troy, who had a bloop single back in the second. And they're going to switch the outfield. They're going to switch him back now, it looks like. So Barmer will go back to right field. Krishnevsky to left. And that one almost hits her inside, ball 1. That's in there, 1-1. Mosinee threatening. 2 on, 2 outs, and after the Jershey homer, Troy pops that one straight up the elevator shaft. Is there a play? And there is not. It'll end out a play for strike 2 on Troy. And if there's a play to be made, Leonard's probably going to make it behind the plate. I was very impressed watching her last Friday at WIAA. Usually was able to block everything. Swing and a miss. Robbie gets the strikeout. She gets 3 strikeouts in the inning. But she does give up the first run of the game on the Taylon Jershey solo home run. Run on a hit with 2 left, and after 3 complete, Mosinee leads it 1-0, I should say, on Zaleski Sports.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Take your education out of the classroom and give new spaces a spin. Wherever you are, North Central Technical College is there with flexible learning options, including rolling start dates and 100% online classes. Earn your degree around your life.
1-0 the count to Riley Harabi to start the top of the fourth inning. Mosinee with a 1-0 lead on the Taylor Jershly solo shot. Ava West giving up 2 hits, struck out 4 through 3 scoreless. And there's a fly ball into center. Henrik going back to her right makes the play for out number 1. So 1 down for Zalia Leonard.
Catcher number 22, Zalea Leonard.
Leonard flew out to right field her first time up. That'll miss for ball 1. For 90 years, Valley Communities Credit Union and part of your hometown team. Local, trusted, strong, Valley Communities Credit Union, where community comes first. Federally insured by NCUA. And a big thanks to all of our friends, including Valley Communities Credit Union, giving us the chance to bring you these games, always and forever free, here on Zaleski Sports. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2. High and tight, 2-2. Again, Leonard leads the team in doubles, home runs, RBIs. She golfs that one behind second base. Peyton Jershly is there for out number 2. So 2 down for Lainey Harabi. She grounded out to second. Her first time, 0 for 1 officially. Might as well if Marshall Dairy Fest coming up. So say cheese on Friday the 29th, Saturday the 30th. Enjoy the Mayor's Breakfast Parade and live music at Nuts Deep 2. For more info, go to visitmarshfield.com and learn more. Again, visit marshfield.com to learn more about Marshfield Dairy Fest. 0-1 on Lainey Harabi. And that one hits that inside corner. It's 0-2. Bussey able to bring that, almost cut her back in and catch the edge. Just down low. I thought I heard a bark for a second that it was going to be rung up. And it's 1-2. Good eye that time from Harabi. Good take. That one's going to be lined into right center, and that's a base hit. Played on a hop by Sawitsky. And Lainey Harabi's got a 2-out single. Her 30th hit of the season.
First baseman number 14, Ava Hartle.
So here's Ava Hartle. She struck out back in the second. That one fouled away, first base side. It's 0-1. That one is going to be chopped off her foot. And it's 0-2. As Bussey looks to put up another 0 in this fourth inning. He's going to 3 hits with 4 strikeouts. That one just in. And it's 1-2. Both pitchers working in the zone. A ton of strikes. The 1-2 on Hartle. Swing and a miss. That'll be the 5th strikeout for Bussey, and she'll strand another runner. 2-out single left over at first. We're halfway through already. 3.5 complete. Mosinee 1, Medford nothing on Zaleski Sports.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
The littlest thing of walking or just being able to get around the community or walk to the grocery store or walk around the grocery store is just something little, but that is such an impactful thing, I think, to the patient to say, okay, well, I have 5 other things, but you were able to just help me with one of them. And I think that is gratifying for me personally, just to help even one small aspect of their life.
Bottom half of the 4th. 5, 6, and 7. Kaiser Stoffel over Hasselt. Here for Mosinee. Kaiser dropped down to sacrifice her first time. She fouls that one back. It's 0-1. Right, well, the Mosinee Family Chiropractics, providing personalized care to improve your well-being and quality of life. To schedule an appointment, call 715-693-4144. The 0-1, the Mosinee catcher. Popped up, back and out of play. Robbie's got 1 walk. That was an intentional walk. 4 strikeouts. Giving up 2 hits and 1 run earned. Also was hit a batter. Across the 250 strikeout mark on the season last inning. That one is up just above the letters. Ball and 2 strikes on Briley Kaiser. Swing and a miss. Last 4 outs recorded have been strikeouts for Harabi. It's her 5th of the game. As here is Stoffel. Stoffel popped up to short her first time. All Roads Real Estate in Mosinee is bringing you a great blend of experience and knowledge with local realtors who support the community, schools, and programs for buying, selling, renting, or commercial. Let All Roads Real Estate lead you home. Stoffel, first one is popped foul, third base side. Strike, 2 hits that inside corner. Change up, grounded to the third base coaching box. Coach Britsky makes the play. It seemed like it's the old adage with Harabi. She goes to home runs. Now you just made her mad. Last 4 outs have been strikeouts. And that's 5 consecutive outs recorded. And 3 consecutive hitters that she has set down on strikes. So here is Verhasselt, who popped up behind the plate her first time. She pops that one back and out of play as well, and it's 0-1. Great crowd here, a lot of fans as they're chasing down foul balls, and that one ended up in the puddles. The 0-1. Fouled back again. Almost the same spot as before, and it's 0-2. So Riley Harabi looking to strike out the side in order. And she does. Verhasselt out on strikes. That's 6 consecutive outs and 4 consecutive at-bats that have ended via the K. 7 in the game for Harabi, and we're through 4. 1-0 Mosinee on Zaleski Sports.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Quickly heading to the 5th. A quick reminder from our friends over at Charlie's Hardware. From home projects, home repairs, sporting goods, rental services, and automotive. No matter your need, turn to Charlie's Hardware in Mosinee to get the job done. Leave it to Charlie's Hardware because you've got work to do. Caleb Bumgarner, who popped up to second base her first time. Pops that one up, foul ground. Troy with a play, and the ball. That's out number 1. So 1 pitch and 1 out here in the 5th for Bussey. Now bring up Tori Nix, who was called out on strikes to start the 3rd. Grounded up the middle and a base hit into center field. Tying run aboard for Steinman. 4th hit of the game. And we'll see the flex, Rylan Krishneski.
Running at first for Medford, now number 9, Rylan Krishneski.
She scored 11 runs on the season. Now here is Ruthie Steinman, who singled back in the 3rd. As well, from a friend from residential to commercial, industrial to agriculture, Newton Electric in Wausau has been serving central Wisconsin since 1977. Give them a call, find them online, newtonelec.com, NEWTONELEC.com. Steinman open stance for Hassel, creeping in, expecting bunt. That one up and away, no square. At the top of the order, due up next with Addison Brommer. It's 2-0. 4 hits in 4 1/3. No walks, 5 strikeouts for Ava Bussey. But she's fallen behind 3-0 on Steinman. Medford has not reached second base yet in this game. Now she squares and takes a strike. 4 times they've singled, and first 3 times they were stranded at first. The 3-1 is popped back and out of play, and it's full, 3-2. Might as well save up to $180 on new tires at Shiro Tire and Auto Service now through June on 4 Goodyear tires. Location, Stevens Point, Wisconsin Rapids, Wausau, and Marshfield. 3-2, and Steinman calls time. That was going to be lined into right field. Going first to 3rd. The throw is going to be late. And they will be at the corners as time is called. Krishneski takes the extra base, and they're at the corners for Addison Brommer.
Right fielder number 2, Addison Brommer.
Brommer 0 for 2 with a pop-up and a strikeout in the game, but she's still hitting .609 with 18 runs batted in. Infield in. Kaiser giving the first and third call. Steinman 2 for 2 in stolen bases this season. Tying run at third here in the top of the fifth. That one low. That one popped up. Foul territory. Troy right in front of us makes the catch for out number 2. That's a big out.
Center fielder number 13, Finley Arndt.
And it's going to be up to Finley Arndt, who is 1 for 2. She singled back in the first. 20 RBIs on the season for Arndt. 6 extra base hits, 4 doubles, 2 triples. That one missing outside, maybe a touch low, and it's ball 1. Rylan Kreshneski over at third. Steinman over at first with 2 down. That one is up. It's 2-0. You got Riley Harabi waiting in the on-deck circle. Strike one, hits that inside corner. 2-1 on Finley Arndt. The 2-1 will miss. 3-1. This game so far has lived up to the hype. So we're 50 minutes in. That one's going to be lined into left. Bars have to play it on a hop. We're tied. RBI single for Finley Arndt. And it's a 1-1 game. Bars with a smart decision. If she misses that, then it's going to be 3-1 before you know it. As we got a mound visit here. And they're going to make a change. Bussey will depart. They're going to go for the left-on-left matchup. So Allie Tim will come in. We'll keep things here. They're going to go with the left-on-left matchup against Harabi. This might be just a one-batter appearance with Leonard waiting. They're going to take their chances with the freshman Allie Tim. Both runners, the responsibility of Bussey right now. As Riley Harabi, who was 0 for 2, she struck out and flown out to center. As well as Tim gets her warm-ups in, that just like these players are bringing their best to the ballpark, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted local and affordable service. And Coach Britsky trusting his left-hander to get this out. And 3 pitchers have pitched this year. Tim is making her 13th appearance, her 6th out of the pen. She is 5-2 with a 2.13 ERA, 28 strikeouts, and 42 2/3 innings. As she'll deal with Harabi. And that bounces in. Throwback, no advance. Spash went 3 pitchers, made 4 pitching changes against Medford on Friday. There's a strike. It's 1-1. Both Kelly Dekas and Regan Kodrowski both pitched twice in that game. 1-1 on Riley Harabi. That bounces in and blocked by Kaiser. Two balls and a strike. Go ahead run at second in Steinman. And another one missing. 3-1 with Leonard waiting, who does have a grand slam this season. That's going to be into center field, a base hit. Henrik's going to come up firing. They're going to hold the runner as they will be loaded. For Zelia Leonard, who's 0 for 2. She's flown out and popped up.
Catcher number 22, Zelia Leonard.
Leonard, the team leader. She takes ball 1. 36, if I remember right, or 39, I should say. Runs batted in, 4 home runs. Leads in doubles as well with 6. Two and nothing. I think if you're Leonard, you're sitting dead red right here. Taylor Jersey will go in, just settle down. The left-hander. Medford 4 hits in the inning. It's 3-0. Tim asking for a rosin bag. And they're going to get that out there for her. In this humidity. Three and 0. Tim trying to climb all the way back. Leonard looking to give Medford the lead. First one, there's the first strike in. It's 3-1. Leonard still looking for her spot, her pitch. Strike 2. Biggest pitch of the season coming up. Here in the 5th. Allison Tim. Going to take on the likely first-team all-conference catcher. Lined. Fair ball down the right field line. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. They're going to wave around Harabi. It ends up going out of play. It goes behind the fence. It'll be a 2-run automatic double for Leonard. Great piece of hitting. Both those runs will belong to Bussey. And now here's Laney Harabi, who is 1 for 2. Now and outside, it's 1-0. 3 runs in on 5 hits. The big one, the 2-run double. There's a strike. That one missing up. Trying to see who this runner is. So Paisley Reed, okay. Usually she's number 15, but this uniform she's 20. There's the strike. Probably the 8th hitter of this inning. Trying to break this one open. Ground ball slapped foul off the first base dugout. Two and two. That one grounded and into right field, a base hit. They're going to send Reed, and they're going to hold her at third, I should say. It'll be an RBI single for Lainey Harabi. A 4-run inning.
First baseman number 14, Ava Hartle.
As Hartle will be the 9th hitter of the inning. She struck out twice against Ava Bussey. It's 1-0 on Hartle. That one lined into center. That's played on a hop. Throw to second, not in time, and the merry-go-round continues for the Raiders. RBI single for Hartle. As Bussey's going to come back into the game. To face Baumgartner. Baumgartner 0 for 2, a couple of pop-ups. Medford continuing to show that offensive prowess that they've had all year. 7 hits in this inning. 5 runs, all of them earned. 3 of them charged to Bussey, 2 to Tim.
Now batting shortstop, Kayla Baumgartner.
Baumgartner looking to add on here. And she'll take strike 1. She popped up to second in the second and first to start off this inning. That one's in, strike 2, and it's 0-2. The big hit, Zelina Leonard with a 2-run double. RBI as well from Finley Arndt, Lainey Harabi, and Ava Hartle for the Raiders. That one popped, fly ball into center. Henrik going back a few steps shy of the fence will make the catch and end the inning, but what an inning it was for Medford. 5 runs, 7 hits, 2 left. So we go to the bottom half of inning number 5. It's now 5-1 Medford on Zaleski Sports.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Bottom half of inning number 5. It'll be 8-9-1 for Mosinee against Riley Harabi, now pitching with a lead for the first time today. She had one of those hits. She singled. She has struck out the last 4 hitters she has faced. The last 6 outs have been via the strikeout. She has 7 strikeouts and 1 walk, giving up 1 run earned on 2 hits through 4 as Ava Bussey will lead things off. As Bussey will take ball one. Bussey struck out back in the third. Two and 0. The 2-0. Fouled back. 2 and 1. Harabi. Popped up right to the circle. And Harabi's there to make the play for out number 1. So they'll bring up Hannah Bars, left fielder. She's 0 for 1. She struck out back in the third.
Left fielder number 11, Hannah Bars.
That one fouled back. It's 0-1. Again, since the Jersley homer, Robbie's been great. She had an 0-2 pitch that she hit Jersley with, Peyton Jersley with, and she had the intentional walk to Henrik. But since then, she struck out 4 and had a pop-up right back to her. That one popped up. Backing out of play. All 4 runs she's given up this season to Mosinee have been solo homers. And that one will be down and away. It goes to 2-2 on Bars. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. The 8th strikeout for Riley Harabi.
Shortstop number 35, Taylor Jersley.
And that'll bring in Jersley. Jersley hit a solo homer to center her last time up. She's 1 for 2. At her 10th of the season. Yeah, she'll take strike 1. Half swing and a foul. It's quickly 0-2 on Taylor Jersley. Jersley this season again, 34 hits, 10 home runs. She's walked 23 times to just 1 strikeout during her senior season. That one lined into center, coming in. It'll be played on a hop by Arndt. So 2-out single for Taylor Jersley will give a chance for Peyton Jersley.
Second baseman number 22, Peyton Jersley.
Jersley 0 for 1. She struck out back in the first. She was hit by an 0-2 pitch back in the third. Also stole a base. That led to the Henrik intentional walk. There's ball 1 on Peyton Jersley. Mosley looking to answer back after giving up 5 runs in the top half of this inning. That one inside, 2-2 and nothing. You got the power of Henrik on deck. If Jersley can reach. As time called. That one line, slicing foul left field side. 2-1. Yeah, but thanks everyone joining us, watching from all over the state, even the state of Iowa. Yeah, I say it's probably my second favorite state. As time has gone. Spent 6 years there. Over down in Des Moines. 3-1 on Jersley. Riley Harabi. Misses low, ball 4. So Jersley on base the second time. She draws the walk. And here comes Henrik. They're looking to flip the outfielders once again. Brommer's going to go to left. The pull power of Addie Henrik, who is intentionally walked earlier. She's 0 for 1 officially. Comes in with 12 home runs on the season and 40 driven in. That was leading the Great Northern Conference until half an inning ago. Strike 1. The 0-1. That's going to be lined left field side, foul. That might have only driven in 1 because it was ticketed probably for their opening in the left field corner. But now it's 0-2. Huge pitch here. For Robbie. Strike 3 called. Top of the zone. Henrik they're saying as she leaned into it, it hit her. Coach Britsky's going to go and talk about this. They're saying she leaned into it, and they're going to call it a strike. So the inning is over. There was a hit and 2 left for Mosinee. And we're through 5. It's 5-1. Medford on top on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
We go to the top of the 6th. It'll be bottom of the order, 8-9-1. For Medford.
Re-entering and batting, number 12, Tori Nix.
Tori Nix will lead things off. She singled and struck out in the game. She's 1 for 2. Your designated player in this one. It'll be Nick, Steinman, and Brommer. First one on Nix. Is up, ball 1. Five runs, 10 hits. For Medford in this one through 5. They've left 5 on. 1 run on 3 hits and 5 left for Mosinee. It's 3-0 on Tori Nix. She takes all the way, still as a statue, and takes strike one. So again, just to clarify, what they called the end of the last inning was that Henrik leaned into the pitch and it was going to be a strike. That one's going to be flied into left. Bars ranging over. She's not going to get there. That's going to be extra bases. It's going to go off the fence. Nix will pull up to second with a sliding leadoff double. She's 2 for 3 on the day. And Krishnevsky will run. So here's Ruthie Steinman, who singled twice.
Third baseman number 7, Ruthie Steinman. Running for at second, number 9, Rylan Krasniewski.
First one, swung on and missed. The 0-1 inside evens things up. Big insurance run with nobody out over at second base. Form of Krishnevsky. She squares, gets it down. Only play first. They get the out there, they throw back to third, and she's back in there. Sacrifice 1-4. For the first out. Now you get a runner on third, go back to the top of the order with Brahmer, who's, if you're a Raider fan, you're going to say she's due. She's 0 for 3 today. A couple of pop-ups and a strikeout. 2 pop-ups, a strikeout. Her average drops to a despairing 600 on the season. 42 for 70. Pops it up again on the infield. Jerschley, a couple of steps behind, makes the catch. That's out number 2. He's going to look for a 2-out rally. Another 2-out rally. Arndt got it started with an RBI single in the 5th with 2 outs. She's 2 for 3 on the game. Popped it up, foul ground. Troy back with a play, makes the catch in foul ground, and the inning is over. Leadoff double gets stranded over at third, and after 5.5, it's 5-1 Medford on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
4-5-6 for Mosinee here in the 6th. It'll be Troy, Kaiser, and Stoffel against Harabi. Harabi with 9 strikeouts, a couple of walks, giving up 3 hits and 1 run earned. Troy 1 for 2. That's going to be lined into center. That's going to be down, a leadoff hit for Troy. She'll hold up and stop at first with a leadoff single.
Catcher
So here's Kaiser, who's 0 for 1, a sacrifice and a strikeout in the game. Time starting to run short for Mosinee. 6 outs to work with as that's fouled back. She squares, gets it down. The glove flip, not in time. Base hit for Kaiser. Almost an incredible play by Harabi. The glove flip, just a half of a heartbeat. Too late. And here's Stoffel. Stoffel 0 for 2. Pop up and a strikeout. That's up, ball 1. That one ripped, foul lookout. A group of fans and camera out there just had to get out of the way for dear life. It almost sounded like it may have tipped off of Coach Britsky as well. That was a line drive shot by Stoffel. Stoffel does have one big fly this season. Guys are grounded foul. And it's 1-2. Two on, nobody out here in the 6th. Back-to-back hits from Troy and Kaiser. Mosinee battling against Harabi. That one up at the chin. It's 2-2. Full 3-2. Stoffel looking to reach and bring the tying run to the plate. Strike 3 called on that inside corner. 10th punch out for Harabi. That's 1 out. And pinch hitting, we Brooklyn Simonis. Hitting 4 for Hasseltz. Simonis hitting .309, a couple of home runs and 20 driven in. Troy and Kaiser on the base paths. And the first one. Swung on and missed. Simonis is swinging to make this a 1-run game. She's got the power. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Harabi spikes that one, and it's 1-2. She just stays alive, fights that one off. Big spot for Simonis coming off the bench. Swing and a miss. Harabi gets the strikeout. Number 11. And here comes Ava Bussey. Bussey 0 for 2, a strikeout and a pop-up back to Harabi. She's driven in 7 on the season. Has a couple of doubles this year. Swing and a miss. One and one. Leadoff hits from Troy and Kaiser, then Harabi buckled down, got back-to-back strikeouts of Stoffel and Simonis. Swing and a miss, and she's got 2 strikes now on her counterpart. Looking for a dozen in this game. Strike 3 called. Harabi, after getting up the 2 straight hits, strikes out the next 3 she sees. And Mosinee leaves 2 on 2 hits. We go to the 7th, 5-1 Medford on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
We go to the 7th. 3-4-5 due up for Medford. Riley Harabi, Zalia Leonard, and Lainey Harabi against Bussey. And Medford looking for that outright conference title. With a win here, they're 3 outs away. Mosinee will have 9-1-2 in the bottom half of this inning. The question is, are they going to be chasing 4 or more runs to keep their conference hopes alive? And if things go chalk, these two teams will meet a 3rd time in a couple of weeks. Town will be up in Medford. Would be a sectional semifinal. They're the 1 and 2 seeds in their subsection. Harabi pops it up. Bussey calls everyone off, takes it herself for out number 1. So here's Zalia Leonard. 1 for 3. The biggest hit of the day, the go-ahead 2-run double back in the 5th inning, sliced down that right field line. She'll take low. That's the big one so far. Chopper to short. Jersley bobbles, throws, not in time. Delayed call at first base, but she is called out, bang, bang, and that's out number 2.
Second baseman number 5, Lainey Robbie.
And now, if they had some arguments in the coaching boxes, and both teams have had their disputes. Call confirmed, it's out. 2 down for Lainey Harabi, who is 2 for 3 with an RBI in the game. Swing and a miss. And it'll be Bars, Jersley, and Jersley. Bottom of the 7th. And Robbie gets hit by the pitch. Caught her in that front hip, hamstring area. So she's aboard for Hartle. Hartle 1 for 3 with an RBI. She faced Bussey twice. She struck out twice against her. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Robbie doesn't run much. She's only stolen 2 bases this year. Strike 2. Now I wonder if we do see her maybe. Try and create some havoc. Get an opening on the defense. And that's in there. Strike 3, and the inning is over. Bussey hits the batter with 2 outs, but Stranzer, last chance for Mosinee in the bottom of the 7th. 9-1-2 due up as they will be down 4. 5-1 your score on Zaleski Sports.
Protect your ride from the elements with Tommy's Express Car Wash. Our top wash, The Works, is engineered with 14 steps to keep your car clean, whatever the weather. The Works includes detox pre-wash, removing the grime right from the start, seal in the shine with ceramic body wax, and defend against the elements with Tommy Guard. And don't forget to complete the clean with our vacuums and mat washers. Sign up now and wash unlimited at Tommy's Express.
Bottom half inning number 7. Riley Harabi. In her senior season, looking to clinch the conference. She's going to have 5 hits and 1 run in 6. Couple of walks, 12 strikeouts. She will face Bars, Talon, and Peyton Jerschley. 5 runs, 11 hits for Medford. They have left 6 on in their 7 innings. A run on 5 hits, 7 left for Mosinee. Bars has struck out twice against Harabi. She'll take ball 1. Three separate innings today. Harabi has recorded all 3 outs via the punch-out. Two 2-0 on Bars. Two and 1, that one in there. Harabi and Leonard, the battery all season. That one in and up. 3-1 on Bars. Mosinee just looking for base runners. If everyone reaches, Henrik would be the tying run. Ball 4. Bars draws the walk. Now here is Talon Jerschley. Jerschley is 2 for 3 with a solo home run and a single. Robbie at 101 her pitch count. So last 2 games we've had her on Zaleski Sports, 251 pitches thrown in 12 innings. Ball 1 on Jerschley. Two 2-0. Leonard's going to go out and just talk to her classmate, her pitcher. Just settle things down. Again, Harabi came into the day with just 13 walks on the season. She has 3 today, 1 intentional. 2-0. She's missed with 6 of 7 this inning. Jersley swinging away, pops it up. And out of play. Two and one. Two players who have defined the Great Northern Conference for 4 years. Matching up here. 3-1. Ground ball into left field, a base hit. They're going station to station. Jersley's got a 3-hit day. 2 on, nobody out for Peyton Jersley. She's 0 for 1. She's been hit by a pitch, and she drew a walk her last time.
Second baseman, Peyton Jersley.
Tying run in the on-deck circle. Swinging away, she fouls it back. It's 0-1. Jersley struck out on 3 pitches in the first. It was an 0-2 pitch that hit her back in the third. It's a 5-pitch walk in the 5th. Comes in the conference's leading hitter, 638. Strike 2 on that inside corner. Ball had some cut on it. It's 0-2. Fouled back. There is the riser, and she's able to fight it off and stay alive. If you're a baseball or softball fan, this is the kind of game you want to be watching right now, wherever you are. We're glad to have you with us. 0-2 on Peyton Jersley. Fouled back again. Harabi tired. Yes. You can tell it's just trying to battle through, finish the conference season. Raiders looking to finish undefeated in Great Northern play. Need to get 3 more outs. Popped it up. Foul territory. The call, and it's dropped by Steinman. She reaches, will mark down the air. Wow. Just missed. One and 2 on Jersley. Popped her up again, this time first base side. Hartle calls it off, makes the catch for out number 1. So 1 down for Addie Henrik.
Center fielder number 34, Addison Henrik.
Henrik 0 for 2. She was called out on strikes, and after it was ruled, she leaned into one her last time up. They called the chicken wing. That one will miss. Ball 1. Tying a run in the on-deck circle still in Megan Troy. And Henry coming in. She's got 12 home runs. Troy's got 1 on the on-deck circle. That one is line foul, third base side. It's 1-1. Fouled back, 1-2. As well, stay tuned. We'll have your Merrill Steel postgame show after the conclusion of this one. That one missing. 2-2. Everybody in the complex watching with their breath being held. Lined foul. We'll do it again. Two balls, two strikes. Full count. Harabi is wanting to get through this game. He has battled as that one fouled away again. Pitch 120 for Harabi. Deep breath as she heads back into the circle. Ball 4. And they are loaded. 1 out. And it's the sophomore Megan Troy coming to the box representing the tying run. Troy today is 2 for 3. She has singled twice. She struck out back in the third. Out. The outfield is going to play deep. Just do whatever they can to get it out. Pressure still on Mosinee.
Now batting first baseman number 23, Megan Troy.
Troy with 2 hits today, looking for her third, which would be their biggest of the season. Popped it up. Infield fly is called, batter is out. The call on the catch made by Harabi. And Bars was running, never saw it, and it's over. Doubled off of third on an infield fly. You're entitled to go back to your base, but you still got to go back. And it's over. A double play ends it. 4-5. And the Medford Raiders have won the Great Northern Conference outright. Wow.
2 left on base.
Medford will end the year perfect in the Great Northern, and they have won the conference outright here in 2026. Stay tuned. Your Merrill Steel postgame show's on the way on Zaleski Sports.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.
Back here with your Merrill Steel post-game show. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Supply of merrillsteel.com. Here with the conference champions in Medford. Some of the seniors here, just talk about the emotions of this one. There's a battle in this one, just going to the very end.
Yeah, I think we always know when we play Mosinee, it's going to be a battle. It's not going to be easy, and I think that's what we really work for. Goals this year when we started, and I think it feels great to accomplish that.
Yeah, Lainey talked about conference being one of our goals, and we just wanted to take it one big game at a time. So this was a big game. The game against them at home back in April was another big game. So we're just taking it one game at a time and just making sure we accomplish our big goals for this year.
I mean, this was really fun. I had a lot of fun. And we all hit up and down the order really good. We played really good. So fun to play a good team like this because they really are a good team, and it brings out a good in us. So, yeah.
You talk about that. All the guys with multiple hits, just like I said, up and down the lineup, everyone was hitting, and it was all that fifth inning alone, just the clutch hits back to back to back to back. Just talk about how contagious it can be to swing the bat and to show what you guys are capable of.
Yeah, we talk about like stacking our good days and our good things, and I think something we struggled with last year was everyone hitting consistently in like the same game, and I think this year that's really been our strength, and that's why we've had such great results this year. It's so much fun playing on a team like this with these people and just having the success.
Yeah, we know we can hit up and down the order 1 through 9 when someone's having a bad day and maybe is having a tough time at the plate. We know that someone else can pick them up with their hits, and yeah, it's just fun to know that everyone's behind you to pick you up when you have a mistake.
Yeah, I think it was really awesome. They put in a new pitcher, and we jumped on her right away. I mean, forced them to put Ava back in, and yeah, it was really great.
And now with this one, obviously, step one is done for you guys. There's still quite a few more, obviously, regional, sectional, state, everything like that. There's a good chance you're going to see these guys again, I guess. But how are you going to now celebrate this one, build on this one, going into the rest of the regular season, going into tournament time, and just kind of enjoy the moment?
Definitely going to enjoy this win and the conference win, but I think our work starts again tomorrow with Fall Creek and at practice Wednesday. Yeah, we're probably going to see them again, and I think we're ready and just keep working hard.
Yeah, when postseason hits, we know it's a new season. Everyone's record is wiped clean, so you got to keep winning and build on your good days and just work hard, because if you lose, you're done, and that's going to be a tough one for us this year. So we just want to build on our good days and keep it rolling.
Yeah, we want to keep building, keep getting better. We talk about 1% better every day, every practice. So I think we all have really high hopes and a good mindset going into this postseason.
And then last thing for you guys, with so many seniors on the team who've been together for so long, what's this season meant to you guys, and to know that you're gonna be, you made some history here with this one, and that you're gonna see that you still got plenty of softball left.
Yeah, this group is truly so special. I know not every team has the kind of culture we have. It's truly a joy to play with them, go to practice every day. I think this one's gonna hurt a little more than most, but I don't know, we're just gonna cherish the moment and one day at a time.
Yeah, we're a really closely knit team, so we know that it's going to be a tough one when the season's done, no matter when it is. But we've been playing together since we were like 9, really young. So it's just super fun to go through high school and the high school softball season with them.
Yeah, playing together since like 5th grade, we've grown a really strong bond, and I think we're all just like best friends and family, and we really just cherish that.
So we're going to do one last thing with all three of you. I showed you where our camera's up there. I'm going to give you the microphones. I'll count you in 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Go one name, then the other, and we're in the house, okay?
Okay.
We'll go in.
We'll say the last word together.
Okay.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
I'm Lainey Harabi.
I'm Ruthie Steinman.
I'm Finley Arndt.
And we're in the house.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Undisputed here in 2026, 21-1, 13-0 in the Great Northern. They rule the conference this season. Medford, 5-1 winners here from Mosinee. For Ryan Rasmussen, this is Mike Whalen saying so long here with your Merrill Steel post-game show. We just had a Ridgetop Exteriors Players of the Game. The Raiders rule the North here in 2026. From all of us here at Zaleski Sports, stay cool, stay safe. We'll talk to you next time. Plenty of games on the way, and playoffs are just around the corner right here. So from all of us here, good night.